name is Coby Hilton, training for the 100-meter dash for the U.S. trials this weekend. I got the row recovery team with us today, using their great products. Pumped up. Go! Yes. Go!
What's up, everybody? It's Mr. 100K a day here with another episode of the biggest hater in track and field. And today we're going to be talking about this goofy Neanderthal representing the United States named Coby Hilton. He's a sprinter, of course, and he's only good for 40 or 50 meters. And he just made the United States team in the indoor 60-meter dash. And he is absolutely a joke. And you can't never take this guy serious. So let's just be clear. Coby Hilton, born in April of 1998. He's 26 years old, about to be 27. He has never broken 10.1 seconds legally, and he runs a bunch of 6.5 seconds indoors. Now, most black guys who run a bunch of 6.5s and have never broken 10.1 and they're 26, 27 years old, they would be out of track and field by this stage in their life. They'd be working at McDonald's.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
They be working at Burger King or they're working at Home Depot. That's what it just is. But this particular kid, for whatever reason, he's able to maintain a living running horrible times as a sprinter where he'll never make an outdoor team. And he's still competitive or competing, shall I say. And it's absolutely ridiculous. And he's a joke. You can't take this guy seriously. Well, anyway. So let me clear something up. This Neanderthal has only ran 6.5, 4 or 5 times, including today. So maybe 6. Before today, he's run it maybe 6 times in his life. 6 times in his life. So all his other performances have been 6.60 or slower. He has never broken 10.1 outdoors. And he still gets to be able to travel over Europe and go to all these other places and run it and still compete. This is an absolute joke. So, I'm sure they're going to try to make him into the next Mary Beth St. Price or the next Swoboda, a white boy who competes indoors and is supposed to be the next great white hope. But I fully expect him to fail. And I hope he does fail because I don't think he needs to be in the sport. He's not talented. He's great for 40, 60, 50 meters. We just saw the guy out of Australia do the exact same thing, run a fake 6:43. And this is what they do indoors because they want to artificially promote these guys to be great when they're not great. They're actually horrible. So, it's going to be interesting to see how he performs world indoors. But since he's made the United States indoor team, he should be able to make the United States outdoor team, right? Okay, so we've seen plenty of these guys before. They come all the time on the female and male side. They come and they show up and make teams win because our real competitive, the Noah Lyles, the Trayvon Bromales, the Marvin Bracey's, the Fred Curley's. These guys don't even compete indoors for real, or they drop out for whatever reason. So they give a spot like, it gives us a space for guys like Coby Hilton, who's an absolute dumpster juice sprinter, to come in and actually, say he made a team and say he's so great, he's one of the best in the world, which he's not. You're not the best in the world when other people who are better than you just decide to sit back and not participate. You're not the best in the world. You're the best of the people who are participating at that particular time. So don't get this twisted, guys. This guy is absolutely dumpster juice. I will not be supporting him. I will not be watching World Indoors. And I hope he fails. I hope he fails miserably. And it's going to be interesting to see how he do in competing against the Australian guy, the Latchkey guy. Whatever his name is. The one who ran this fake 6:43 down in Australia just a month or so ago. About a year or two ago, he sat down for an interview. And this uncoordinated Neanderthal tried to give the rundown on how he runs his 60 meters. That's what cracks me about these Neanderthals in 60 meters. They feel like the 60 meters is the end all and be all. They always worried about these 3.5, 4.5 seconds of, 6.5 seconds of a race because they don't want to have to worry about the whole 10 seconds because they know that extra 4 seconds will spell good night for them. They become uncompetitive. Listen to this Neanderthal give his rundown about how he analyzes and goes through the phases of his 60-meter race and how he tenses up when he feels all these black guys running with him.
Was there anything in particular that, yeah, go on.
Our biggest focus in this 60 is just the first like 15 strides, because my Achilles heel is I just stand up too fast. I don't really have a good drive phase. Like I'll take a good 2-3 steps and then I feel the pressure of the people on my left and right, and then I'll just stand up. So like the focus of that race was just to keep driving no matter if they got ahead of me a little bit or whatever had happened. And that's just what we've been focusing on the most, is just those first 15 steps and just keeping those arms locked at 90, even in the back. It's the most technical stuff that we're focused on is just the first 30, because that last 30, that's the easy part. You're just sprinting at that point, but it's that first 30 that you just got to have all the cues. Like, is my back leg straight in the box? Are my hands at my shoulders? It's just, I have to go through just a mental checklist of like 10 things before the gun even starts off. And then it's another 10 things when the gun goes off, So it's just a matter of how many things you can really remember when your head is just racing and the adrenaline is just kicking you in the butt,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's.
So as you can see, his brain is fried. He's worried about all these other things in the matter of a 60-meter race, because he knows that's the only places he's going to have any opportunity to be competitive in track and field. The 60 meters is the breeding ground for mediocre and, trash athletes of different species and from different countries to come over and shine, because all the real athletes don't show up. So, this is another reason why I continuously say USATF and World Athletics need to put a requirement on the federations and make the federations make their athletes compete indoors in their national championships and in other national meets, to not only promote the sport, but to also have the best competing at the major meets. It's no reason why indoor national championships for the United States should be able to come around. Sidney McLaughlin, Gabby Thomas, Noah Lyles, Fred Curley, all these great guys who are medalists, right? All these great people who are medalists outdoors and Olympic gold medalists outdoors can just choose not to show up. And a guy like Coby Hilton is able to come through and make teams. And then as soon as outdoor comes, we don't even know who this guy is. We don't know where he is. So I think that's completely unfair. I think that the sport should have year-round, indoors and outdoors seasons. And at the very minimum, you should be required to compete indoors in order to compete at the national championships outdoors. I just think it's only fair. If you're already running and training, what's wrong with running and competing at an indoor meet such as the national championships, or at other strategically placed meets like the Millrose Games or whatever other meets that they feel like should be part of a schedule to continue to promote the sport. So, if we had guys like Coby Hilton, well, like I said, he would be a good burger asking, if this person wants fries, or if they want, onion rings or whatever they want with their burger. Because I could think it's completely ridiculous that we allow guys like this to thrive in the sport. It's my goal to weed all these completely just trash athletes out of the sport, and it's going to take time to get it structured and get it done right. But it's a long time coming. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, guys. This is Mr. 100K a day in the flesh. I'm here representing to the fullest, the real. We're getting rid of all these fake imposters out of track and field. We're going to keep pushing to get rid of them. And I'm going to keep representing to the fullest, y'all. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Mr. 100K a day in the flesh. Till next time. Peace.